0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside the PSI, outside is a bar. 1 bar is 10 meter pressure. When you are in the sea, for instance, you are diving to 10 meter depth, you have 10 meter, 1 bar pressure. You go to 20 meter depth, you will have 2 bars. You climb again, no pressure, okay? So, for instance, if I have 3 bars, the inlet, and at the outlet, I should have minimum 2.7 because I'm blocking the water. I'm not leaving it to move freely, okay? So I'm losing at least 3 meters, 0.3 bar. 3, 2.7. Now, slowly, particles will start to be accumulated, okay, if I have a bad water, okay? So it will be 2.7, 2.6, 2.5, 2.4, 2.2. If we leave it at a certain point, it will be totally clogged. The pump will start to work and we'll have a big problem. So we have to do what is called a backflush. What is backflush? We send the water in the inverse way. It means, for instance, water is working here correctly, in, out. This one we want to do backflush. What will happen? We shall close the inlet of the water and we shall open this outlet. So what happens? Water will not go from the top. Water will come from here and will climb back. Okay, so it will clean, evacuate all what has been accumulated inside, and it will evacuate it in this pipe. This pipe is a backflush, so in, out, and the backflush from time to time. One time will be this one after in, this one after this one. What we are going to evacuate it will go through this outlet for the backflush. Now, do you remember what is it? What? How we call it? Air valve. You remember that when in the irrigation system we don't like to have air, because when the pump is working, you stop with the pump. Slowly you have pocket of air in the higher point. Okay. So when we start again the irrigation, it will listen like the air is going out. Suddenly the water is arriving, and you have a ball which is climbing and blocking it. Okay? So you have a ball. Air is going outside and blocking. So it's only to evacuate the air, not the water. Okay? So this is the air valve. Okay. So this is the sand filter media system. Now this is the outlet. Water continue here. This is the screen filter. So we have seen hydrocyclone, sand filter, and the screen filter. We shall see a more advanced one in the second side. So screen filter. In the screen filter, water is going inside, moving through the screen, and the clear water will continue. So we continue here. This is the fertilizer tank. We can open it. This we are introducing, generally we introduce inside soluble fertilizer. Nothing special to see. It's a tank, and soluble fertilizer is the fertilizer like sugar. When you put it in the water, it's a totally dissolved. Not granular fertilizer, not like a superphosphate or some granular. Totally disappear. So this simple fertilizer tank, you have it's not connected. You have in, out. It means the main flow will come from here, and the part of the flow will penetrate inside, dissolve the fertilizer, and continue the way. Okay, so this is very simple fertilizer system. Here I have water meter, water counter. Okay? So I can wait, for instance. Okay, this is water meter. We shall see simpler one here. Okay, water continue here. This is an hydraulic valve. Hydraulic valve. Why? This, for instance, is what is called the solenoid. It means when it receives an order, a pulse from the controller in 12 volt or 24 AC, 12 DC or 24 AC volts, okay, it will translate the electric input to pressure hydraulic input. It means it will leave the water here, the water will penetrate in the chamber here, and the membrane will close or will open the valve. So this is only to receive the order of opening and closing. This is allowing me also the possibility to reduce, to increase the pressure. So, okay, water meter, hydraulic valve. This is the manual butterfly valve. If you remember, I told you everywhere, I must have the possibility not to build on electricity, on control. I want something simple. I have possibility to close. It's clear that if I close, I have not to leave the pump to continue to work. Okay. But if I want, for instance, to dismount this part and to repair it and change something, close manually. This is another air valve. Okay, like the one we have seen, basically air valve. Okay, so we have seen, what we have seen here is the inlet water, the filtration, and the valve. This is not, is only standing here, it has to be in other part. This is a big system of hydraulic control. Here also, once again, air exhaust, air valve. Okay? Now, let us see different type of water meter. Okay? This is like the one that you have seen. This, generally, this is what you know. Come on and see, please, here. I have here the liter, 10 liter, 100 liter, 110 and cubic meter. Now, if I want to know what is the flow rate, because I open the system, I can, with my watch, have a look and see the number of cycle of a liter of 10 liter, because 10 liter, I see one, for instance, I see in 1 minute I have 20 cycle of 10 liter, okay? In one minute, 20 cycle, it means in 1 hour, it will be 20 multiplied by 60, it will be 20 multiplied by 6, 120, it will be 1.2 cubic meter per hour. So it's enough to see in 1 minute and to multiply by 60. To know, you have not to wait that the cubic meter will change. We shall see everything later on. Alors, please, we shall see, you will touch, you will see everything, no problem. Okay, so this is the water meter, simple, and this one is connected electric. It's sending the pulse. So here, connected to the controller, every time that you have one cycle of 10 liter, tack, 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 the controller read what is happening. This is also connected to the controller. This is also connected to the controller. This can be simple without controller. Okay? This is especially for fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer are very corrosive. Sometimes you have acid and so on. So it's not metallic. It's achieved by a polypropylene resistant to corrosion. So this is for counting the number of liters of fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. Generally, liquid fertilizer, we inject approximately 2 liters of liquid fertilizer for each 1 cubic meter of irrigation. 2 liters per cubic meter of irrigation. 2 liters, 1 cubic meter of irrigation. Now it can be 1.5, 2, 2.5, depending on the rate of fertilization, but this is to count the fertilization injection, and this is to count the water flow. Okay. Let us see now different type of dripper. Okay. Now I open the water. You have here the bottom dripper, and this is the new generation of dripper. Let's see. Pressure is low. Okay, so this is a new generation of dripper. We shall see how it's working. Okay, so let us have a look on the dripper. You have here different type of dripper. Okay, you can touch, no problem. Don't eat it. But you can touch, these are simple. These are button dripper. Okay, these are the new generation of dripper. Now, if you remember, take one if you have. Take at least one if you have. Hang one of them, of the blue one, for instance. Take one, the blue one in your hand, and see with me. This is the model, larger size. It's the same. We have in the dripper 3 parts. We have the filter. It means this is in the tube. Okay. Water will penetrate here through the filter, like here, okay? Look, from here, okay? And water will move inside the labyrinth, and outlet will be by from the pool, okay? So we have filter, labyrinth, and pool. So this is exactly like what you have here. Okay? Now, on the same, it's the same principle, but for the bottom dripper is also the inlet. We don't see here the filter, labyrinth, and outlet from here. Now you have more advanced type where you have also a membrane inside. When you have inside the membrane, it means it will be a compensated dripper. For instance, this one, okay, if you succeed to open it, or this one, okay, this one is this one. Okay, let us open it. Okay, see, this is the inlet, okay, this is the labyrinth, and this is a pool, but I have also a membrane. And due to this membrane, the flow rate will be the same for the first dripper and the last dripper. Okay, so it will be like this, and we shall call it PC, pressurized compensated dripper. It means the first dripper and the last dripper in the line will give the same amount of water due to this membrane that they have inside. So this is more advanced one. This is also more advanced one. You have it inside the dripper. So this one, here you see, and you have all the controls. So this where we have it, I think it's the only one. So you can touch, can manipulate. It's free of charge, no problem.